Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It's Tuesday, the 24th day of May. It's Brother's Day. So if you've got a brother, today's a day to reach out and say, hey, happy Brother's Day. I'm expecting some calls. Okay. National Aviation Maintenance Technician Day today. National Escargot Day. National Scavenger Hunt Day. So that's kind of cool. We should do a scavenger hunt.
I haven't done a scavenger hunt for years.
I kind of feel like I do a scavenger hunt once in a while I'm looking for my keys. But that's a whole different thing. National Yucatan Shrimp Day and National Wyoming Day. And it is a Tuesday, which means we have Tuesdays with Charlie. So excited to visit with Charlie. And Charlie spent some time with us this weekend.
Yes, he did.
I'm going to have him in the studio chatting instead of making the phone call. So I'm excited for that. Did you say that he's got like just a bunch of stuff that he's already talked about in the past?
Yeah, kind of sounded like it, yeah.
I have to.
Apparently the World Wide Web is not big enough for my dad to be able to find new information.
Well,
he thinks he knows it all.
All right. Well, it's still going to be fun. That's coming up. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left. So how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. It may not come as a surprise to you, but according to science, if you and your partner are planning a holiday, it's best to let the female choose where, according to science.
Okay.
It says women put in more research into vacationing. They also make better decisions according to science. Skyscanner found 75% of women do the research when planning a holiday. 95% of both men and women are happy with this arrangement.
Yeah, you have no interest in doing the
Other
research.
studies found that women are more likely to spend time looking for a good holiday, analyzing the number of criteria like hotel reviews and travel advice. Men, however, are more decisive. They just click on there and buy whatever. 2017 study found women do more of the organizing for a holiday as well, like packing, traveler's insurance, asking neighbors to water plants. Men tend to book airport parking and buy the foreign money. That's about it. And that's probably even more than I do, actually. By the way, 66% of men think they do most of the holiday arranging. I don't think I do. I don't even want to.
I know you don't.
No, Heidi does a good job. She'll be all packed and ready to go. 10 minutes before we leave for the airport, she'll say, are you going to finally just pack?
I used to always pack for you, too, and you told me I couldn't. You didn't want me to pack for you anymore. Now, every time you're missing your swimming suit.
Every time. I should write a note in Sharpie inside the suitcase. That'd be a good idea. Surveys and studies and such, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know laser tattoo removal does not really erase your tattoo? Here's what it does. It breaks down the ink particles so your white blood cells carry them to your liver. So then from there you basically digest this tattoo and it comes out, when you go. So
is that safe for your liver?
I think must be, or they maybe wouldn't do it. I don't know. I have no idea. I remember I was at a tattoo shop and it said tattoo removal, and I think it said $5, and there was a giant butcher knife.
Yeah.
I
saw that.
It was pretty funny. So apparently that laser tattoo removal is pretty painful too. I've never had that done, but
I have not either.
Videos online of people having that done, and it does not look like a pleasant thing. So there we go. Don't know everything, but now we know this. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Helen Mirren in the news, once again assumed the role of Queen Elizabeth for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebration. And it says a gallop through history. 1,300 performers, 500 horses. All of this stuff is happening when? I did not get my invitation. Did you get an invitation?
I did not.
Married with Children could be the latest series for a reboot. It's been gone for decades.
I heard about this, but it's like an animated.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
They're saying, well, but here's the thing. Fox has done very well with animated shows.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they're going, because this originally was on Fox, although it doesn't say for sure where it's going to be. Fox, Hulu, and Peacock are all interested. So anyway, who knows where it's going to be. And speaking of Fox, they say they have no regrets. Okay, no regrets over their decision to have Rudy Giuliani on The Masked Singer. Because I guess after that was done, there were people that were freaking out about it online. There are other people that were like, that's what this show is. It's people that you wouldn't guess. So that's kind of the whole point of the show.
Right.
So if you want to read all the details on any of these stories, it's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Now that we're well into No Mow May, it's been suggested that we not cut our grass to allow flora to grow and give bees and butterflies and beetles better access to nectar early in the year. It's time to start thinking for other excuses to not do lawn care after the end of the month, because
I'm totally fine with not doing any lawn care, but we'd have to get all of our neighbors to not do it too, so we just don't look lazy.
We did trim our lawn this weekend because we were looking like, it was, everybody else was nice and neat.
It looked pretty rough.
Ours is bad. I lost the newspaper in it. I'm like, where did our dog was gone for like 45 minutes in the lawn. Okay, it wasn't quite that bad. Anyway, there's probably more to that story if you want to read it. The Halifax Honeybee Society is one of the groups that we're talking about how great this is. Coca-Cola is making a change to their bottles, and they're aiming at preventing littering and giving a boost to recycling, and they think the new design could help. Apparently, it's a first for any major soft drink company. Coca-Cola drinks will soon have attached caps. The change is set to come in place this month in Scotland, and will be seen in bottles of Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, Diet Coke. It's called Coca-Cola Zero Sugar? Mm-hmm. I thought it was just called Coca-Cola Zero. Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, and other drinks. They're hoping with the attached caps, drinkers will be encouraged to recycle the entire product rather than discarding or littering the caps before putting the bottles in recycling. Is that a problem right now? Have you heard of that?
I know that I have sometimes thrown the cap away prior to being done with the soda.
Well, Heidi's you're going to have to learn your lesson. By early 2024, by the way, Coca-Cola Great Britain plans to have switched all of their bottles to this new design. No word on if this is going to be in the other parts of the world. But like I said, they're making that change right now in some places, and next year or the following year, Scotland right now, following year 2024 where is it? Great Britain. There we go. I should really read these stories ahead of time. I've got a link to it if you want to read it much better than I did in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We reach out to my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
Hey, Charlie,
Hey, we're here.
you're here. We're excited to have you here.
It's been a long time,
It
It has been.
and it might be a longer time. So,
No.
So enjoy it.
You love it.
Yeah.
We love it when you're here, and you love being here. So,
well, one of us do, but
so what do you have over there? You got something
well,
good?
I've got some stuff. I don't know how good it is, but we're going to do it anyway.
And you said some of this might be recycled stuff.
It could be,
Okay. Well, if it sounds familiar, that's why.
because I'm old,
That's all right.
Hey, you're a gambler.
A little bit. Heidi sure is. I'm a little bit.
On a roulette wheel, there's numbers 1 to 36.
Yes.
You know what they add up to?
666.
You remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, does
I
it?
do remember.
I would have guessed 777.
No.
But, oh.
I remember.
That's not good.
No,
you got
that's
a good memory.
Oh, and I saw your notes. That helps.
You read them before I did.
I really didn't. I do remember it.
Hey, then you probably remember this too. Then
What's that?
Major League umpires. You ever watch baseball?
Every once in a while.
What color's their underwear?
Black.
Is it?
Yeah.
In case they rip their pants.
Yep.
It's like I've heard this before, Charlie.
Okay, then you probably know the answer to this one too, but we're going to do it anyway.
We'll try it.
What color is orange juice?
It's
orange.
yellow.
It's yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orange juice is not really orange. It's yellow.
But it is orange.
No, it's not. It's yellow.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Go look at it.
It's orange-ish, but it's really yellow.
It's yellow.
Okay.
I'll be quiet over here now. Sorry.
You ought to know that when you're putting your vodka in it.
Well, it looks orange to me, so I don't know. I must be looking at it wrong.
You should call it yellow juice.
Hey, did you know that human tonsils can bounce higher than a rubber ball?
Oh, really?
Oh.
But only for the first 30 minutes. After that, they have to be removed. Where do I get this? Who does this stuff? Hey, then did you know that there's 4 bags of poop on the moon?
Really?
Yep, Neil Armstrong left them there.
4 of them?
4 of them.
So the same guy left all 4.
Yep.
So he really had to go while he was on the moon.
Hey, when you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah.
Or
That's true.
he put them in bags before he left and
brought 'em with.
Brought them along.
Yeah, I'd do that too. I got some bags in the car. You want to go and load it?
Let's go to the moon.
Hey, then let's try this here. Sex is the safest tranquilizer in the world.
Really?
It is 10 times more effective than Valium.
Huh. Good to know. I don't know how I'll use that knowledge.
I'm just thinking, how does that come into play?
My wife is smiling and my father-in-law is staring at me as we're having this discussion. Awkward.
I bet.
Oh, boy. Is that all you have for me?
Ain't that enough?
That's plenty. Yeah, that's plenty. Well, I've got a question for you, Charlie.
Okay.
So, first of all, do you know what a light year is?
Yep.
So, you do. But somehow, I feel like maybe I should ask you what it is then.
No, don't ask me that.
How long would it take? How long would it take? His answer was way too fast. How long would it take to walk 1 light year?
In years?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. 15.
No. It would take 225 million years to walk
Whoa.
a light year. To walk a light year.
I was a little short there, wasn't I?
You're a little off. I mean, you were pretty close, except for, you were off by several million.
Why do they call it a light year then?
That's how far it takes
how
for light to travel in
quickly
1 year.
light could-
That's what light year
Oh,
is.
now it makes sense.
Yeah, so going the speed of light, that's how far, we see light travel that far in 1 year, a light year. I paid attention in science class, and I'm going to tell you, I'm almost positive I got that right. Now I'll get a message from a science teacher telling me how wrong I am.
I'm probably closer than you were.
You could have been. You probably were. All right. Well, Charlie, thanks for coming in.
It's been an experience.
It sure has. Well, we'll talk to you next week, Charlie.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The fuller your refrigerator is, the more energy efficient it is. So if it's empty, it only has like 2 things in there, it's a lot more.
I could see that. That makes sense to me.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
In ancient times, spider webs were used as bandages. Oh, wow. That's kind of interesting. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A ponytail that's too tight can cause a bald spot. By the way, they say man buns can cause a bald spot as well, which I think is what we would refer to as an improvement. Okay. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Queen Elizabeth II has a rubber duck in her private bath, and the duck has an inflatable crown. Aww.
Okay.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The earliest pacemakers required an outlet. You had to plug them into the wall to have your heart beat.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would go anywhere, but that's kind of crazy. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The particles of a sneeze exit your nose at over 100 miles per hour.
Yikes.
And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Hummingbirds do not bathe, ever. Hummingbirds. That's
Okay.
probably why they don't hang out with other birds. And I don't know. Maybe.
So they don't get in, like, even in
I don't
bird baths to just
No.
get a drink or
They don't
whatever?
bathe. No, apparently not. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com. And where's the question? Here it is. It takes the average person 8 seconds to do this. Men and women, everybody. Average of 8 seconds to do this. What is it?
Wipe.
What? What?
I don't know. I was just thinking of something both men and women.
Answer the phone is the answer, by the way. Would you just...
Not me. I usually stare at my phone and then I try to figure out how to make
Avoid
the
this
call
person?
go away without letting them know that I realized.
I don't
that
think
they
she's
tried
ever
to
answered
call.
her phone, to be quite honest. Every time I call, I get a text back. What do you want? Mint Mobile question of the day, brought to you by mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news, brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. A Canadian member of Parliament has apologized after being called out by the opposition for participating in a House of Commons proceedings virtually in a bathroom stall.
Oh, boy.
This happened apparently not too long ago during a debate. They flagged the Speaker of the House, saying that it appeared that this person happened to be in a washroom. They said, hey, we have to be very prudent on how we use our devices and be aware of our surroundings when we are online. Reached out through the virtual chat following that and apologized, this time not from a washroom, by the way.
I would hope so. That's disgusting.
So, people do that. But here's the thing. Turn the camera off. What are you doing? Seriously? Why would you have your camera on if you're doing that? I mean, I'm not saying I do that. I do that. I'm not saying that I do that often. I do that all the time. But I'm just saying if you do, turn the camera off. A little tip from Uncle John. Weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. It's the top 30 most embarrassing dating moments. Now, we don't have time to get through all 30 of these, but do you have any embarrassing dating moments, Heidi?
Oh, yes.
I'll give you some examples. Falling over, bumping into an ex. How about this one? Having a coughing fit, splitting your trousers. What else is another one on here? Spilling your drink on your date, saying a joke and offending your date. These are just some of
That's
the
happened
many.
to me.
Oh, yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know. Imagine that. When has that not happened to you? Forgetting their name? Oh, my goodness. That would be awful.
Yeah, that would be awful.
And, so I've got the entire list. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Mark Twain is who our quote is from today.
You like Mark
I do
Twain.
like Mark Twain. I think he seemed like was a funny guy. Here's his quote. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow just as well.
That's adorable.
End quote. But I do have to agree with that. On my computer screen, I actually have my screensaver set up in 4 quadrants. And the top left corner is urgent and important. It means it's important. I got to do it, and I got to do it right away. So that's where I live. And then the bottom right corner is not urgent and not important. That's stuff I never even think about. That is put off not till tomorrow, but the day after, the day after, the day after tomorrow. So a little tip right there. Again, your quote of the day from Mark Twain comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com. Have you ever heard of Snapchat?
Yes, I have.
You're not on there, though, right?
I am not.
Our daughter's on there. I think I'm on there, but I'm never on there, if that makes any sense.
Right. I think I have an account, but I think I tried it one day and I was like, this isn't for me.
My brother's on there and my daughter's on there, so I've had some people that like snapped me or whatever they call it, and I just don't understand it. I'm like, hey, just call me next time. But the Snapchat co-founder pays off college debt of new graduates at an LA art school. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
The Otis College of Art and Design in LA received a donation from the Snapchat co-founder Evan Spiegel and his wife Miranda Kerr. And they're going to pay off the college debt for all of the 2022 graduates. How cool is that?
That's pretty great.
How many kids do you suppose that is, Heidi?
I have no idea.
Shoot out a number.
Let's say 52.
No, 285.
Whoa.
That's amazing. So they got the good news during their graduation ceremony. The announcement drew gasps and cheers from the audience. Some graduates hugged each other and cried and jumped for joy. I think that's just a neat idea.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
great.
the largest single gift in the history of Otis College, by the way. So they said they're incredibly grateful for the historic gift from Miranda Kerr and Evan Spiegel, which will be life-changing for the class of 2022 and their families. The president is the person who said that, by the way. Students' debt weighs heavily on our diverse and talented graduates. We hope this donation will provide much-deserved relief and empower them to pursue their aspirations and careers, pay this generously forward, and become the next leaders of our community.
That's pretty great.
I think it's really cool. So I bet a lot of the kids in this class are probably users of this app. This person has benefited from them, which is pretty cool that he would say, you know what? And when I say they, because he and his wife both made this decision, they said, hey, let's give back. Let's do this. And here we are talking about it. So that's probably not bad for them either.
Right.
So, all right. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.